Hey everyone, we are about halfway through February, almost, which means that it's time for spring fashion to be released, and Walmart has started to slowly release a few things. Their big clothing launch is going to come at the end of February, so if you'd like to see my probably epic spring fashion haul from Walmart, make sure you are subscribed. I know that half of you watching are actually not subscribed. I know that you come back every Sunday and Thursday at 7 a.m. Central and you watch the videos, but you haven't committed to hitting that subscribe button. I would love it if you did. It's free. I don't know why they call it subscribe. They should call it follow, like Instagram, but they don't. Some of you have told me that you never subscribed because you thought that meant you had to pay. You do not have to pay for my content. You will never have to pay for my content, but it would just do a lot for my ego, honestly, if you would just hit that subscription button. So today's video, just a tiny little peek at what's starting to come out from Walmart. We're gonna see a little bit of the spring trends. I have a dedicated spring trends video coming at the end of the month. I have a dedicated shoe haul for spring coming out at the end of the month. But today, instead of covering trends, we're gonna look at actual stuff. So let's start off with the outfit. So outfit number one, the new piece here from Walmart are the pants. Now they're listed as sweatpants. I think again, that is a misnomer. They're not that heavy, thick sweatpant material that we grew up wearing to gym class. These are much more lightweight, more drapey, more fluid, more that. They're not track pant material. They're very soft, but they're very lightweight. They are a 31-inch inseam, and if you look closely at my feet, you will see that it is dragging on the ground. That is because I could do better with a 30-inch inseam. I'm just showing you how the clothes fit on my body. For those of you that are taller than me, say 5'5" and up, you will be very pleased. The petite ladies, unless you wanna hack off the hem or fold it under with that stitch witchery tape or get them hemmed, there's gonna be a little too long for you. The style of the pant does not lend itself well to a heel. So this is definitely a look with loafers or sneakers, I would say. If you have sneakers with a thicker sole, or you got those little heel lifts that I talked about in a previous video, that could work for you too if 31 inches is just a little bit too long. I said I was doing a dedicated spring trends video later in the month, and I am, but I wanna point out some things as we see them. So one of the trends for spring is black and white, specifically paired together. There you go. The sweater is from Amazon. The sneakers are from Amazon, Nordstrom, a bunch of different retailers. And if you're looking for all of those links, some of them will pop up on the screen. All of them, whether they show up on the screen or not, are down in the description box, which is the text underneath my head, and pinned as the very first comment in the comment section if you're having trouble finding where to shop. I always do. So this is a very easy and affordable way to be right on top of the spring trend with this black and white outfit. But if you are not into that look, these sweatpants also come in navy with a bright blue piping down the side as well. Outfit number two, some more trends, the lime yellow. Yes, big shade for spring. If you don't love it, it also comes in a solid white and really soft sort of sage green, which is really pretty. I've just been wearing so many neutrals lately that I wanted to add some color into my wardrobe, and I just think it's fun. It's bright, and I think it's a much more flattering color than people give lime green, or lime yellow, I should say, credit for. So I wanted to point that out. I'm also layering it over another new top from Walmart that you're just gonna get a little peek of. If you just watched my most recent video Amazon haul, I showed a lot of those ruffle neck blouses, and that's what's underneath it. It's a very small, tiny, feminine print that I don't necessarily love all by itself. It's almost too cutesy, too feminine, but I think it layers really nicely under a sweater like this where the little collar's peeking out. You can pull the cuffs and have those peek out. The cuffs do have an elastic cuff. They don't button. It's a beautiful layering piece. If you don't like the lime yellow sweater, you could just do a navy cardigan over it. But I love the shirt underneath as a layering piece. I will be honest, as I always am, don't 100% love it all by itself, but I love that pop of color, and it's so lightweight, so you won't get overheated wearing it layered under something else. Something I'm noticing throughout this try-on with all of the sweaters is that it's not that they run small, they run true to size. We've gotten so used to the big, bulky, oversized fit that when something just fits and stops at your natural waist, my immediate reaction anyway is to think, oh, this is run small. No, this runs how it's supposed to run. If you want a bigger, looser fit, size up with that sweater, and honestly, with all the sweaters you're about to see. How many of you watching remember the 80s and the roll neck sweater? I think it was J. Crew that really made it popular in the mid to late 80s, and they have brought it back as part of their heritage collection, and Walmart is right on top of it. So here is a classic roll neck sweater back from the archives. It also comes in a more natural stripe version that I think is really pretty, But like I just said, I bought so much neutral stuff over the last few months. I want some color in my wardrobe. And I love that it's an affordable way to do so. So if you don't love the white with the blue stripe, it does also come in a natural stripe as well. And again, this one is a little more fitted. It's not cropped by any stretch of the imagination, but if you want that oversized fit, definitely go for that. And size up one, I should say. Go for it in a size up. I feel like this is a Monday, but I'm actually filming this on a Friday, so bear with me. Outfit number 4 is what I am wearing right here. And I did wear my hair up in the try-on so you could see the detail here better. These are functional buttons. I love this neckline, almost like a boat neck, but not so much so that it's gonna interfere with your bra strap. So everything is nicely covered. It comes in 2 other colors, a soft yellow, solid soft pastel yellow, so pretty, and then a navy blue with that bright blue stripe that apparently is the it color for Walmart spring releases. The buttons are functional. I think I mentioned that. I can't remember. If I did, it's worth mentioning again. And this is definitely not a cropped style, but if you wanted to wear the sweater with the hemline folded under for a blousier look, then it is gonna be cropped. So you're either gonna wanna wear it with really a higher waist pair of pants or size up for the length. But I just love it the way it is. And then let's finish the try-on portion with this standout cotton mini shirt dress. Mini, I should say it's a shorter shirt dress. It's 100% cotton. It has so many beautiful details. It is a shirt dress in a very unique way. So the buttons go from neck to waist. They're covered but with a hidden placket. The placket's not hidden. The buttons are hidden under the placket. Hits that ribbon around the waist, the buttons stop. The buttons start again underneath the ribbon all the way down to the hemline. The ribbon around the waist is actually elastic, so very easy to get on and off, very comfortable. It has side seam pockets. Love to pop that collar up. Look at how the panels are stitched in. So you have contrasting striping, which is very slimming and emphasizes more of an hourglass figure. I love the length. I love the material. I love the pattern. I love the color. Walmart spring dresses are probably my favorite spring releases. This is one of the first ones, and I'm hoping that this means that the rest of the collection is going to be amazing. All right, let's talk about some handbags before we get into the meat of this video, which is the shoes. Which are the shoes? I guess that would be the plural. Which are the shoes? It's a day. Okay, first I want to pop in a picture because it's on pre-order. So you can order it now, but it's not gonna get shipped until Valentine's Day. This beaded flap shoulder bag looks like they pulled it straight off the Anthropologie website. Anthropologie has been releasing these small beaded shoulder bags seasonally for a while now. They're very, very trendy, and Walmart has decided to add it to their collection as well. I can't remember the Anthropologie price. It's definitely over $100. These are $28, and it comes in, I think, 4 colors for this season. So go check it out. Next is this Canvas Tote Bag. I think if you saw this in stories I shared recently, I called it a bucket bag. No, it was always a tote bag. I don't know what I was thinking. They actually have this in a larger, almost duffel version. This canvas reminds me of like the Land's End canvas bags. It has more of a top handle here, and then these fun rope handles. You can wear them. They do go over your shoulder. I wish they were a teeny bit longer, but they do fit over your shoulder. And then it has a really great giant top zip, so everything is contained. It has a really big zipper pocket here, and then a smaller little slip pocket. It's fully lined, faux leather on the bottom, so it's not going to get dirty. I think it's a great, really fun spring summer tote bag. Another trend we're seeing, not just for spring, but we saw it really come up in the fall as well, is this east-west silhouette. So it goes longer this way. It's a more rectangular oblong shape. And this one is from Time and True. And it has some really nice details on it. If you don't love the bone color, it also comes in black and like a deeper chocolate brown. I like the brass hardware, the adjustable straps. Just has a top zip. It's fully lined, almost like a faux suede on the inside. It's a double zipper across, which is a fun little detail. And on the inside, it just has your standard zipper pocket here and pretty deep slip pocket on this side. And I think it's just a good, solid bag. It even has feet on the bottom. Just to compare it to something that's not even remotely budget friendly, very similar. I think this bag is $300 or $400. The correct price will pop up on the screen. Yes, it has more. It is more. It has the weight on one side, has a little more, I would say, detail here, and then this side is leather. Did I say faux suede? It's definitely real suede at this price. And then this is leather, but the details are very similar. It has that top zip. I left this one stuffed, but similar with the slip pockets, and then a zip pocket here. So, You know, Walmart is keeping it really on trend at a really achievable price point, and I can really appreciate that. If you're interested in this one, it'll be linked under this one's number. You never know. I know I have some people here who love bags as much as I do at all of the price points. Now this is the last of the handbags I have to show, and it's so fun. It is a bucket bag. It is faux leather with cutouts showing this canvas inside. The strap is not adjustable, but it's a really nice wearable length. And it is open, as bucket bags generally are. Has a little magnetic thing here, fully lined. Does have a large zip pocket inside and then a slip pocket on the other side. Really fun summer, spring accessory. And it's gonna go with all of those cute summer dresses as well. Now we're getting to the fun part, the shoes. I'm not trying these on for you, although if you've been watching, a lot of them have shown up in the try-on in this video and my most recent video before this one. This video, I wanna focus on the specific shoes and the features and the function of them. If you want one that focuses more on the trends, that's where my shoe haul will be. So you know the drill, subscribe. So these are definitely part of the sneaker trend that are happening right now. And this is a hybrid between a sneaker, a very low profile sneaker, and a Mary Jane. Did I buy this specifically to go with that very first outfit I showed you with the black fine knit collared sweater and the white sweatpants with the black piping? Yes, I did. And if it had been an inch shorter, I would have worn them, but I needed something with a little bit more height. Even then, the pants were too long. These are the most comfortable shoes. I mean, these are insanely comfortable. The entire footbed in here is memory foam. It feels like walking on a cloud. This strap across the top, normally I don't care for them, but it looks great. It just goes with this whole vibe. This is cut a little low. It's not gonna show the toe cleavage. I hate that phrase, but I don't know how else to describe it. Your toes will be covered, but it will show quite a bit more of the top of your foot than a more traditional sneaker or Mary Jane will. I like the contrasting here all around it. These look so expensive. I'm sure there's a designer inspiration for this. I don't know what it is. I don't care. I like them as they are. And I love I mean, just look, they're like light, they're so lightweight. They're so cute. I hope that Walmart releases these in more colors. And another sneaker that I picked up, these look so much like the Adidas sneakers, my Vince sneakers, but these sneakers are at a Walmart price. And I love this blue. I feel like this is gonna go with so many of the spring pastels, so many of the neutral colors, lighter denim, you name it. Now it is a tie version. I have been wearing these with the shoelace just tucked in. So it has a sleeker look without tying the laces up here. They run true to size. All of Walmart's shoes have memory foam inside them, which I love. Another feature that I love specifically about these is look how thin the sole is. You're not seeing this big chunky sole that takes up a lot of square footage on the side here. It's just enough, but I mean, it does have traction. You're not gonna go slip sliding around in these, so I love these. If you like that color blue, it comes in the loafers I'm about to show you, which you probably remember. So loafers, another spring trend that it's not even a trend, it's just they're here to stay. I bought these in 2 more colors, but I have originally purchased them in that same blue suede, faux suede, pretty sure. I bought them in the chocolate suede for the fall and winter. They have re-released these. I think it's in 6 colors and materials between faux leather, faux suede, and the raffia. I love these. They're so comfortable. They're so fun. They go with so much. They have the memory insole. They have the rubber soles, the brass hardware. They're fantastic. And I cannot believe the prices. They hold up. I've been wearing mine over and over and over and over. No worse for wear. Now these are very cute. Little kitten heel, back for spring. Did it leave? No. That's why I'm like, how is this a trend if it's just been around for a while? But here we are. So the kitten heel, this comes in 5 faux leather colors as well, including a gold that I think is really fun. Very walkable heel, the padded memory foam insole. This is gonna be a deal breaker for some of you. So I wanna point it out so that you don't waste your time and money ordering this. If the thing in between your big toe and first toe bothers you, skip these. It's gonna annoy the you-know-what out of you. I personally don't love having this thing. I wish it was just wide open. And I think these run a little short. They only come in whole sizes. I got mine in my true size and my toes are right here and my heel is right at the end. So I would recommend sizing up 1, at least in the raffia. I don't think it's giving as much. I think the faux leather and faux suede options will probably stretch more. This one, not so much, but it's a really, really cute shoe. Now these shoes I should have worn when I was wearing the longer jeans. I think that was the third outfit I shared, and I forgot I had them sitting out here to talk to you about them. Clogs are back again for spring, and I love a clog because it's an easy way to walk around in a heel, and if you have jeans that are too long or a dress that's too long, you throw these on, you're good to go. So these are a faux leather. They've got the studs all around, remind me a lot of the Veronica Beard clogs that I used to have. I wore those into the ground, literally. This is obviously not wood, but it does have the rubber or like non-slippery sole here, which is nice. And if you don't love this color, it also comes in black and a gorgeous tan, like cognac color as well. But I think it's really fun in this bone cream shade for all of the light spring and summer colors that we're starting to bring back in. Another trend for spring is fringe, and they're even showing it on the shoes. Aren't these fun? Fringe loafers with kind of the scrunching or ruching happening here around the front. I'm seeing it at all price points. I think it's very cool that Walmart dipped their toe in as well. Yes, I meant to say that. These are faux suede. They also come in a leopard print and a chocolate brown as well. I tend to gravitate towards the beigey, taupey, nudie shades for spring and summer and just fixate on those. So if you like more bold shoes, I am the wrong channel to watch. But I like to get as much wear as I can out of a shoe, and so I tend to go with this. And I mean, it would look really cute with what I'm wearing right now. So soft and squishy. And then it has that almost like a sneaker bottom to it. The slingback has been around for a few seasons now. I don't know that I've seen them in an espadrille like this before, and I think these are so cute. Very comfortable, more of a square toe. I would love it if it was a little more almond, but it's not a deal breaker. Very comfortable. Love the strap across the top, and this is stretchy back here. The memory foam inside. I mean, it's really well made. It's super cute. And I will say that the biggest trend I have seen for spring as far as shoes go is an emphasis on flats, and Walmart is just knocking it out of the park with all of their options, including, is this the last pair? I think this might be the last. It is. It's the last pair. These Mary Jane espadrilles. Now, if you don't love the raffia, they come in canvas colors as well, and then there's a white raffia version with the contrasting trim and more of the tan faux leather. Very comfortable, great alternative to a sneaker. This is adjustable, it's not just for show. Great non-slip soles and the memory foam that we have come to know and love from Walmart. These are gonna look great with a pair of jeans. They're gonna look great with the olive pants that I had on for the last couple of outfits. Just a great versatile shoe, great with sundresses as we move into warmer weather. So really great offerings. There were so many more, but I thought, okay, how many shoes can one girl order? Well, I'll tell you how many. 8. This girl could order 8 shoes from Walmart and pretty much love every single one of them. So there you have it. That's your first peek at spring coming to you from Walmart. I am so excited. I think this means that at the end of the month, the collection is just going to be amazing, but we already have a lot to choose from. So let me know what were the standouts for you. Did you love this in-depth look at shoes and purses? Normally it's all about the clothes, but I do think as we're kind of segueing in from winter into spring, it's easier to play with the accessories than the clothes right now. I say this though, and as of filming, today's high is going to be 83 degrees and the low is going to be 43 degrees. So I'm going to go through 3 seasons essentially in one day. So that's when a handbag or a pair of shoes is easier to play with than the full-on outfit, because I could change 3 times a day and still be appropriate for the weather. All right, I've gotten to the babbling stage of this video, so thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that you had fun and you're as excited for the new spring fashion as I am. Let me know what stood out for you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.